When Crystal Palace lifted the FA Cup last May, defeating Manchester City in the final, few could have imagined the chaos that would follow. The champions had collapsed, suffering 16 defeats across all competitions, City's worst season in 16 years. Pep Guardiola, once the mastermind of English football's most dominant era, found himself at the heart of a spectacular downfall. By the end of the 2024-25 campaign, City had finished third in the Premier League with just 71 points, their lowest under Guardiola, and for the first time since his arrival, failed to win a single major trophy. They were dumped out of the Champions League by Real Madrid in the round of 16, knocked out of the EFL Cup by Tottenham, and humiliated in the FA Cup final by Eberechi Eze's decisive goal for Palace. To make matters worse, the team endured a nightmare stretch of 4 consecutive defeats between November and December, ending their 32-game unbeaten league run. The core of Guardiola's empire disintegrated as Kevin De Bruyne left for Napoli, Kyle Walker moved to Burnley, and others like Grealish, Gundogan, Ederson, and Akanji followed suit, leaving a void of experience and leadership. Behind closed doors, Guardiola's personal life was also unraveling. Reports revealed that his marriage to Cristina Serra had broken down, and by January 2025, divorce proceedings had begun. The stress off the pitch seeped into his management, draining the energy of a man known for his relentless precision. Then came the summer rebuild. City spent a staggering $350 million to overhaul the squad. Donnarumma arrived to replace Ederson, while Ryan Ait-Nouri, Tijani Reinders, and Ryan Cherki joined to restore creativity and balance. But optimism was scarce. Liverpool and Arsenal dominated pre-season predictions, leaving City dismissed as yesterday's force. Early results didn't help. A 4-0 win over Wolves was followed by a disheartening 2-1 defeat to Brighton, leaving City floundering. But everything changed in the Manchester derby that September. Under immense pressure, City dismantled United 3-0 in a statement of revival. Phil Foden broke his goal drought, and Erling Haaland's brace silenced critics. That performance reignited belief, and the momentum snowballed. Haaland went on a rampage, scoring in the Champions League opener against Napoli to reach 50 goals in just 49 games, the fastest in history. With each match, City climbed higher, crushing Burnley 5-1 and drawing away at Arsenal to keep pace with the leaders. Haaland's numbers this season are staggering. 11 goals in 8 Premier League games, 23 in 13 overall, and 50 for his country in just 46 caps. He's the only player in Premier League history to reach double figures by matchday 8 on 3 separate occasions. At this rate, he's even threatening Dixie Dean's legendary 63-goal record from 1928. Once criticized for being a pure finisher, Haaland has evolved into a complete forward, strong, selfless, and unstoppable. As Pat Nevin put it, he looks like a grown man playing with kids. Yet, there's one lingering concern. Of City's 17 league goals this season, 13 belong to Haaland. Guardiola knows the danger of over-reliance, urging his midfielders and wingers to step up. But behind all the tactics and transfers, there's a deeper story. Guardiola himself. Those close to him say that, after his divorce, he's found peace and focus again. The tension that clouded his face last winter has lifted. The spark is back. Now, Manchester City sit comfortably in the top 3, just a few points off the lead. Liverpool and Arsenal may look formidable, but City's resurgence has reminded everyone of their resilience. The team that looked broken just months ago is roaring back to life, led by a rejuvenated Guardiola and a record-chasing Haaland. Once again, City are doing what they do best, turning adversity into dominance. The empire has struck back, and English football should be very, very afraid. Because when Manchester City and Erling Haaland hit their stride together, history tells us only one thing: trophies are never far behind.